Yeah.
This is my ex-girlfriend, so I kind of try to cover her face up with some shading, but people still know.
Okay, let's be real. Justin Bieber has been spiraling a bit lately. From cryptic social media posts to emotional throwbacks, it's like he's stuck in a nostalgic loop that always circles back to one person, Selena Gomez. Fans have been watching this unfold like it's the opening act of some dramatic rom-com reboot. And honestly, it's starting to feel less like a phase and more like a permanent state of mind for Justin. Whether it's subtle hints in his music, wearing old merch, or those oddly specific tattoos, something always points back to Selena. And now things are heating up again because Justin finally opened up, kind of, about one of his most talked about tattoos, the rose on his neck. Now, before we dive all the way in, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It's free, and it helps us bring you even more pop culture deep dives. Alright, back to the rose tattoo. Justin didn't address it with a dramatic press release or a long Instagram caption. Nope, it came up super casually during an interview. Someone asked him about the meaning behind it, and you could literally see him pause, like he hadn't really thought it through. Then he goes, "Well, I kind of made up a meaning." He admitted he just liked how it looked. No deep message, no poetic symbolism, no mention of Hailey, just vibes. He did add that it could represent finding beauty in struggle. You know, the classic roses have thorns metaphor. And sure, that's a decent answer, but it also kind of felt like he was making it up on the spot. And this is where things get juicy. Fans have long believed that this tattoo is a not-so-subtle tribute to Selena. It's placed right next to his Patience tattoo, another one fans have speculated has ties to her, and the rose itself. A long-stemmed, black and white design that screams symbolism. Photos, lyrics, interviews, roses have popped up throughout Justin and Selena's entire love story. So naturally, when he revealed the ink, the internet exploded. And to make things even messier, the tattoo was done by Dr. Wu, the same artist who's done tattoos for Hailey Bieber. Yeah, getting a possibly Selena-inspired tattoo from your current wife's tattoo artist. Complicated doesn't even begin to cover it. As for Hailey, she's reportedly made a few subtle comments, nothing direct, but just enough for fans to raise eyebrows and connect the dots. Meanwhile, social media went full detective mode. Every old lyric, interview, Instagram post, fans started combing through everything like it was a crime scene. And when Justin first showed off the rose, he didn't just drop a single pic and dip. Nope, he went all in, a close-up shot of the tattoo, a video of him actually getting it done, and a mirror selfie flaunting the final result. But here's the kicker. Earlier that same day, he had posted pics where the tattoo was nowhere to be seen. So he either got it that day or just hours before sharing it, like he couldn't wait to show the world, like it meant something, or someone. And just like that, the Helena, Hailey plus Selena plus drama. Theories came flooding in. One fan noticed a faint curve in the rose petals that kinda looks like an S, and Twitter turned into a full-on FBI unit. One user said, "Wait, isn't he married?" in total disbelief. Blogs and radio stations like 103.5 Kiss FM even picked up the story, saying what everyone else was thinking. Did Justin Bieber just memorialize Selena Gomez on his neck? Whether it's a meaningful symbol or just a pretty flower, one thing's for sure, the drama is very much alive, and fans are here for it. It wasn't even a question. Fans took one look at the rose and instantly saw the S. Not just a design detail, but a secret nod to a relationship that defined an entire era of pop culture. Justin and Selena weren't just another celebrity couple. They were that couple, always breaking up, always getting back together. Sure, other names popped in over the years, Kendall Jenner, The Weeknd, but it was always Galena that had people hooked. Even though Justin is now married to Hailey, fans are convinced the rose tattoo was his way of quietly saying goodbye to that chapter, or maybe not even goodbye. Maybe it's his way of holding on to something that still meant a lot. A way to keep Selena close without actually saying her name. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time he's gotten inked for her. That portrait of Selena on his arm, still there, still visible. To be fair, not everyone is buying into the theory. Some fans say the S is just part of the shading in the petals, Others think it's all a reach. But let's be honest, when it comes to Justin and Selena, people will always read between the lines, because for so long, that's where their story lived. Quiet glances, cryptic lyrics, matching tattoos. Flash back to the behind-the-scenes video Justin did for his GQ cover shoot. He gave a full tour of his tattoos, when he got them, what they mean, all of that. At first, it was light. He talked about his early ink, the seagull, the Jesus piece, stuff he got back when he was still the baby-faced pop star easing into body art. But then he got to that tattoo, the one everyone knows is for Selena, and you could feel the shift. Things got noticeably more awkward. He didn't dodge the topic though. He admitted it. Yes, the tattoo was of his ex-girlfriend. Yes, he tried to cover it up. I tried to kind of shade her face, he said, sounding uncomfortable and maybe a little resigned, because no matter how much he tries to move forward, the world won't let it go. And maybe, deep down, neither can he. Even after all the breakups, rebounds, and eventually marrying Hailey, that tattoo is still there. And not just because he couldn't fully erase it. The outline is still visible, the face still recognizable, and fans, they haven't missed a beat. In fact, the very fact that he talked about it again, years later, just reignited the whole conversation. If you were truly, fully over someone, would you still be explaining away the tattoo you got for them? A lot of fans don't think so, especially when you remember, this wasn't just any relationship. Justin and Selena had nearly a decade of back and forth, and despite seeing other people, they always seemed to drift back to each other, until they didn't. Now, with reports that Justin and Hailey's marriage is going through some rough patches, and with viral clips of them in public looking visibly tense, fans are wondering if the door to the past is cracked open again, even just slightly. There was even that one video, Justin dancing in a crowd, clearly vibing, while Hailey looked upset, pulled away, and walked off. And he just kept dancing like nothing happened. It wasn't a great look. Suddenly, the rose tattoo hits differently. It's not just a faded face on his arm. It's a memory, a symbol, maybe even a lingering feeling. Whether he's dancing past it or shading over it, the truth is, it's still there. And so is the conversation. Behind the scenes, insiders say Hailey has been sad and worried about all the heat Justin's been getting lately. Whether it's social media rumors, PR mishaps, or tabloids twisting every post, she's stood by him. But watching your husband publicly wrestle with a love story that's still inked into his skin, that's a different kind of pressure. And the message is mixed. When Justin brushes off the Selena theories but keeps her face barely hidden on his body, it sends signals. Confusing ones. He's married, but a part of him is still etched into the past. Add that to the solo dancing, the public tension, the emotional throwbacks, and it's no wonder fans are starting to wonder if Hailey feels like she's in a silent competition with Ghost Ink. Because at the end of the day, every shadow and shade on Justin's skin is a reminder. Some stories don't fade cleanly, and right now, his marriage is caught in the crossfire. So what do you think? Is the rose tattoo just art, or something deeper? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss a weekly deep dive into your favorite celeb secrets.